Two, we're live, Jake.
And we're live.
Jake,
We love
we're
it.
heading we're heading into week 11, right?
Whew. Week 11 of 18 already. Time is just a flying by.
It really is, Jake. Want to talk about what happened during week 10? I mean, I know last time we talked, you didn't want to discuss much, and I
No,
wouldn't blame you if you don't want to discuss much, but
we're
we do
probably
have
on
to
the
give it.
same page. Things
Yeah,
haven't changed much in a week, Adam. Things. We were congruent on a lot of picks, save two, and those two picks didn't go my way. The Bucks almost pulled out the victory. But they were denied by the Niners. Also, I thought for sure, I thought for sure that the Eagles would buckle, but I didn't know just how bad the Cowgirls were. And yeah, wow, geez, Louise, what a wild and wacky week week 10 was, huh?
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I mean, even just as close as last night, I was discussing the game, and I was for certain. I was just like, the Rams are gonna just destroy them on their
yeah.
home turf. They're gonna destroy them. I really, really thought that. But they didn't. They didn't even
That's,
win.
well, I
But
think.
that game sucks. Did you watch any of that? That game sucked. It was just back and forth,
Mm,
mistake after
mm,
mistake. It was terrible football. It was awful. I hated it.
yeah,
I was bad.
no, there was a lot of terrible football over the week's end. I caught a couple of the highlights to get some scores, but I ended up with an overall record of 6-8 last week. You had the mirrored opposite of 8-6. Again, we both lost those 6 games we picked together. Well, we picked a lot together. Anyway, geez Louise. So overall, your record, Adam, stands at 93 wins and 58 losses, whilst I am standing at a overall record of 85 wins and 64 losses. Now, boy, I uh, I like playing armchair quarterback
Oh, it's fun, isn't it?
after the fact, and I was like, man, I knew not to pick the G-men last week, and something else told me the Patriots game, and I picked the Bears anyway just because I was like, well, if we both have the same pick, there he is. Go Birds. He must be an Eagles fan. Jeez Louise. Boy, that's got to be rough. Man, I can't even think of it. Well, Eagles fan. Well, Randall Cunningham, he was great too. Anyway, I got to get on the right track. I'm on the schneid here. I got to get off the schneid. Maybe this week is where all the magic is gonna happen. Um, yeah, we have to hook up.
Jake, after like this last week, we both just have to do better. I don't need major magic. I just need to do better. What was up with that? We did not look good. I
It's
really felt
that's
I went into it feeling strongly too. I really did. I don't know. A lot of whoops.
yeah. It's the dog ate my homework again.
Do you want to talk about any of the games? Do you have any info on any of the games from last week?
Oh, jeez, Louise. Not. Let's see. A lot of games that should have been put away early that weren't, like that Niners game. How many kicks did the guy miss before he finally made the last one? And you knew it was coming too. Oh man, they're just setting this guy up for. And what about, yeah, weren't there a lot of near misses and field goals? And
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Just craziness. Oh, wait. So the Dolphins game, I think that, they got Tua back last week and they lost a game that they probably coulda, woulda, shoulda. Oh, yeah, no, the Bills. But they play the Bills tough in that game? Like, if they would have won, like, the stars should have aligned for them that week. And they didn't. So you kind of, geez Louise, felt it was coming. They got a bunch of key players back. I just, who can root for, I don't know, teams from the South or, or Adirondack boys, I guess. Skins for the win. Yeah.
Jake,
Virginia Moon.
should we talk again about the new name for the Skins? I mean, I'm really sold on it. I've mentioned it to a couple people. Got some feedback from the local football community here. Some of them, and I've
What are we going to go with?
gotten great Comanches.
Oh, the Comanches. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a bad one at all.
yeah. It said they want to go from the Redskins over down to just the Washington football team, which I called the football team. Of course, I got a sweatshirt that says so. It's pretty nice and neat. And then to the Commanders. So I was thinking, Comanches. It just works, Jake. It
I love
just
it.
works. The Comanches. So the Comanches for the win. Excellent. Very good. Another thing too. I mean, this week for football was just like they always be my Redskins. There you go. That's the feeling for lots of people. Most people that are fans. Um, but yeah, I started watching that. It was that Detroit game, right? And honestly, dude, the Texans were looking very vigorous and like they really wanted it. And they were just full of like they were just going after it. The way they presented themselves to the viewer, such as myself, I was just like, these guys are going after it. They really want this game. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know. I mean, I feel a little bit, a little scared where I didn't think I needed to be. I'm sitting there watching it, and then I'm like, and it was getting a little bit later, and then I was like, I'm going to bed. Well, actually, I just kind of fell asleep. Then I woke up in the morning. I'm like, oh damn, Jake, I got to look at my phone and I got to type in what happened there. Lions, what happened? I was like, no kidding. They pulled it off. Then I watched some highlights and stuff. So that was cool. But overall, it was a weird week for football. The Bills game, I wasn't able to pay a lot of attention to that game, although I wish I would have been able to because I was doing something at the time. And but it was going on around me kind of. I wasn't able to pay attention though. And that was fun to just know that they were taking such a commanding lead over the Colts. So that was good. Other than that, I missed pretty much. I pretty much missed the football this week. I didn't really get to watch a lot of it, and what I did watch and what I did
You,
listen to seemed like I didn't really miss much. And I didn't do well with picks. So
yeah, you missed
week
Heartache
10,
and Sorrow.
week 10's kind of like, when people ring in the new year, they're like, I'm so glad 2023 is over. That was the worst year. Everybody always says that no matter what year it is. But I'm like that with week 10. I'm like, week 10, you can have yourself back. I don't need you. Bye-bye, week 10. Oh, let's move on. Let's move
Time
on.
for redemption song, I believe.
What do you want to talk about, Jake?
Why don't you tell me what team's playing who? I'll write it down here in the my online digilator.
We can do that. I have the power to do
Nice
that.
in the
Right here.
logbooks.
See here. It says week 11. First game we have here. I don't know if these are in order or what the hell it is, but it looks like they are. The
Thursday
command
night.
the Commanders against the Eagles. So the Redskins against the Eagles.
So in the logbook, I'll write the Comanches
Yeah, Comanches.
versus Eagles.
Eagles. I'm going with the Comanches.
Comanches. Okay, geez Louise. Well, sorry. Sorry, Kev, we can't pick your birds, although they're gonna be hot. The Comanches, I don't think they can be denied. They let
Hey,
one slip by
I
the
think they're
Steelers. Jeez Louise.
I think they're
I don't
doing
know.
I think they're doing good. I'm going to try to pay more attention to football in general during week 11. I want to pay more attention. I want to immerse myself more. I'm going to take the time to make it more of a priority.
Well, don't let
Next
it suck you in.
next game we got. Oh, so what did you say? You said Commanders as well. Okay, Raiders Dolphins.
Oh man. Sorry, Mike. Oh, Mike Kirkpatrick, our brother from another mother, he loves the Raiders, do or die. But who are they playing?
Dolphins.
Yeah, the Finns, I think, are going to be too hot. Too hot in Miami? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Fins.
That's what I'm doing.
Fins as well. All right. Well,
That's what I'm doing. Oh, this is just. I feel like such a bandwagoneer on this whole week. It's like, what are you going? Browns or Saints? Well, now I'm going with the Saints. You know.
hmm. Well,
And
haven't correct me if I am wrong, but haven't didn't the Browns might have had a bye, but didn't they beat like the Ravens?
I
We
think so.
lost that game, right? The Browns beat the Ravens. Yep. We lost that one, and next week the Browns um oh no, they lost to San Diego. So we both anyway. Doesn't matter, here nor there. Now they're playing who? Browns
The Saints.
versus the
The
Saints. Man.
versus the Saints. Yeah. And I'm just going with the Saints because I like to lose. I'm gonna like to punish myself. And I just whoever won last week, I'm gonna make it so they win this week. Not really, but you know what I mean. I'm just Colts, Jets.
Well,
Oh wait,
I'll
what did you
agree.
say? I'm sorry, Browns and Saints. What did you even pick?
Browns Saints. I'm gonna go with the Andy Gons. We'll go with Pop's team and call it the Aints,
Me and you are
and
3 for 3.
we'll bet on them too. Yeah. Well,
Colts and
yep.
Jets, Jake. Colts and Jets.
Oh my goodness. Who do you got?
Jets.
Again? You love heartache and sorrow, don't you?
It's fine. I do. I do.
You really think they're gonna win though?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the Colts did turn the ball over 5 different times. I had 3 interceptions in the first. Man, Flacco wasn't looking.
Mm-mm.
Jets, Colts, Jets. Okay, fine. All right,
That
yeah,
dude,
fine.
Dick, you nailed it. You just said everything exactly why. And it's not just because I want the Jets to win. It's because
Yeah, it is.
honestly, they just didn't look good. So
Yeah, but Colts are a better team. Yeah, Colts are a better team, I think. But we'll
I think
see.
they are too. I think they are too. But anyway, so what are you saying?
I'm saying Jets too. So I
Okay.
mean, they gotta win one. Gotta win one.
Oh
Please, come
man.
on.
Okay. I like it, Jake. We're right there, 4-4 together.
Hmm.
Okay, Vikings, Titans.
Vikings, Titans. Well, that's an easy Vikings.
Me too.
Vikes. Well, Vikes or tights?
Hi.
Hey, hi, howdy.
What you doing?
We're making some picks here. Wait, hold on.
Wow. What is that? Kaput?
On the computer
Yeah,
webs.
I'm all good. Yeah. You gotta. Don't you have a mute screen button there? Don't you usually use that, Jake?
I don't know. No, not when I'm using another phone to hold up this phone. All those options are unavailable to me.
Because I remember you using that, and I was like, "How did you do that?"
Like this down here.
That's mute microphone solo layout. See, I don't dare touch any of this stuff.
I
Stop
can do
camera.
that.
I want to touch any of that. I feel like I'm gonna exit studio. Um, Packers and the Packers and the Bears, Jake.
Packers versus the Bears. Jeez Louise. Pack all the way, baby.
I'm the same, Jake. I'm the same. We are going right down the line. Okay. Jaguars, Lions.
Alliance.
Same.
It's an alliance of lions.
Now, now we have this is something to talk about. This is something we can talk about for real. I don't know where you're going to land on this, and I certainly don't even know where I'm going to land on this one. The Rams against the Patriots.
Ew. Oh
That's a
boy.
to me, this is like one of those ones I did before with one of the picks from 2 weeks ago. I had to take a battery such as this, and I say, okay, if it points that way, I'm going Patriots. If it points that way, I'm going to go with the Rams. Here I go. I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to do it. Wait, I got to do it more than that. I'm just going to spin.
That's funny. Because
Okay.
if you look back, as soon as you said that, I started looking for a coin. And I'm like,
Oh,
well,
did you? Did you?
yeah, I'm like, well, I may as well flip a coin.
Guys, put it
Because,
in the
like,
comment section below.
now if I use the bottom side of this battery that has a visible ring around the rosy, that will be a Rams. And the clear side will be the Patriots. So I'm going to let it fall on the desk here. And it is a clear Patriots.
Me
So
too.
they did.
Yeah, good. Mine's already picked up, but I've already got it written down. Mine's right there. So just so you know, I'm not joking. You can see it
Ah,
right there.
well,
Patriots. I didn't write Rams down yet, but I'm gonna put it right there.
okay,
Winning
well,
teams are on the left there. So we're both still. Jake, we're both.
what's going on? Well, I'm gonna have to go back and pick different games so I can make up some ground. I'm falling further and further behind. No, we'll see what's happening next. What's next here?
Ravens Steelers.
Huh? Huh? Steelers, and you're saying the home team last, right? So that's
Yeah. Ravens at
yeah, of
Steelers.
course. Jeez, Louise, Steelers. Oh boy, they're who the Steelers just beat.
Um,
The Comanches. Yeah, they just beat the Comanches.
they just beat the
In
Comanches.
wasn't it in Comanche land too? Now they're going back home, which they play. Huh. Spot this. Spot this Trey Coke quick. Ah, geez, Louise. I gotta go Ravens, man. I just
Me too,
gotta go
Jake.
Ravens. I gotta go Ravens.
Me too. I have to go Ravens. I'm sorry. I just have. I can't.
That's a tough
Can't do
Steeler
it.
D. I just don't. I
I
don't like
mean,
Russell. Sorry. Sorry,
okay.
Rod.
Next one. This is one that I'm going to just put this down. First. So, but I'm not telling you. Seahawks at 49ers.
Huh. Well, with McCaffrey back, the Niners look back to NFC Championship game mode. So Niners have all the weapons. They're playing in Candlestick, so I'm gonna go with the Niners.
I knew you were. I knew you were, and I gave that one to you. I was like, we got to have Jake do something different than me. At least one pick. I'm like, this is what I'm going with. Now, a couple weeks ago, we had a rough game between the Seahawks and was it the Chargers? And it was real back and forth. It was a good game.
Okay.
And yeah, anyway, I don't even remember who won.
Seahawks Rams.
Maybe that's what it was. Seahawks Rams. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Seahawks Bills was 2 weeks ago. It could have been. And before that, I don't see it, but it probably will. Yeah, it's probably Seahawks Rams. Maybe Rams won it in the end.
Yeah. Jake, I don't
Wait,
know.
what
All I
was that?
remember, all I remember, that was this. Here
Sorry.
we go. Game on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, good to see you guys as always. Got to get back to work. Love you tons too. Um. So yeah, you're going with that. I gave you that one as something to get ahead with, but
Why you're
of
picking the
course, of
Seahawks?
course, I want the Seahawks to win. But are they going to? Eesh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Like you're welcome. How about that, Jake? You're welcome.
Christmas comes early.
Now we go. Yeah, Christmas comes early. This is one here. We got Falcons and the Broncos. I'm going. I'm going Falcons. I'm going to tell you who I'm going with first. Oops. This pen's got to go. It's the third time it's done that.
Did you catch any of the Broncos Chiefs game, perhaps, this past weekend?
Just no, none of it. Zero. Well, actually, a little teeny bit. But no, I listened
Was it the last second kick the Chiefs needed to win the game?
something like that.
Yeah. So Broncos pretty near beat the we're gonna go undefeated in three-peat Chiefs.
But
So I'm gonna go with the
count-
Broncos. I'm gonna
just
go with
don't.
the Broncos.
That's
Adam,
good. That's good.
Christmas
I'm going
comes
with
early
Falcons.
back to you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it
that's
right back to you.
hopefully. Trying to let you feel good about this whole thing.
Good. So I'm gonna get 2 games right here. Bam!
That's what I'm hoping for. But don't forget that the Chiefs. Yeah, they have a good record, but let's
Yeah,
try to remember how they got it.
they're
It's
washed.
it's been like flipping a coin. A lot of the plays that have gotten them the win haven't been more than just kind of like maybe the wind blowing in their favor. Okay, here we go. Here's a good one, and this is gonna be. I think this is the game of the week: the Chiefs against the Bills, and I'm going with the Bills.
What?
Yes, by probably a lot too. I think the Bills are going to crush them. That's my point. I think the Bills are going to crush them and say, "Listen, guys, we've been winning too, but not lucky like you. We have the edge over you. You just don't know it yet." That's what I think. Chiefs against the Bills. What do you think? What's going to happen in your world?
Same.
Same.
38-4.
That's good.
38-4. Chiefs are gonna get 2 safeties.
So you're
That's about
thinking the
it.
same thing as I am. That's really good. Now here we got another. This is a fun game. The Bengals at the Chargers.
Oh no, Bengals Bolts. Oh, Bengals, they've been losing some heartbreakers. So you'd think the Bengals are just gonna come right out and pop San Diego right in the mouth. Like, geez, okay, let me look at this because who'd they do that to? Oh, they almost beat the Ravens. Ravens needed a last second field goal to win, and it was like same things before, right? Wait, no, the Bengals they did beat up on the Raiders, but they lost to the Eagles too. Boy, Bengals are just not good.
Well, they're not at all. They're not at all predictable.
Man.
They're tough.
Oh, that's the real.
They're a tough. You can't bet against them or for them. They're tough right now. That's what I think. I think they're just. I mean, that's
What's
what makes me not like them, too. I don't like that.
same as San Diego? Is it San Diego
San
turn
Diego,
6
yeah,
or?
but you know how I feel about San Diego. So.
Yeah, I know. So you're gonna go with the Bolts, and I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
go with the Bengals.
Okay. Now
Is that it? Is that what we're gonna do? Or we both? Because usually when you go,
I'm taking one back from you right there, Jake. That's just letting you know.
well, I haven't written mine down. I just wrote yours down. Both. I could still change and go with.
Okay.
Once I write it down, Bolts versus Bengal in. Jeez Louise. Oh man, Bengals, you stink. I'm gonna pick you. I'm gonna pick you anyway.
Bengals.
Dang, I don't know what I'm doing. The Bolts. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's a tough game. That's almost a spinner or a coin toss. But because of the nature of having the teams that are involved, it's kind of you have to kind of just reach into your brain and do it yourself. Texans, Cowboys. Um, I think that's a no-brainer. But you never know. You never know. But just
Let's go Texans.
that's what I'm doing too. Just after how I watched them play last week, they're very aggressive, uh, and that was cool to watch. And I think now they're going to be. Oh, I don't know how they're going to come out of the gate this one. And this is until Monday night, so we don't. It's a long ways away. Long ways away.
Yeah, Texans were real strong last year, and they haven't looked as strong this year as they did last year. But yeah, I think when they put it together, Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in Pittsburgh too. The Ravens, they have Steelers have a great defense, right? So they're playing in. They're gonna have to make some moves to get the dub. You know.
I believe that's a good point, Jake. And you know what? That is another good motivator and a good purpose, a good reason to pay more attention to this week 11. Give it the love it deserves versus last week, just kind of letting the NFL do its own thing, and all of a sudden you come back and look, and you're 8-6. That ain't acceptable. And plus, it wasn't good. It wasn't a good week. I don't know. It just wasn't. I hated it. Farewell, sayonara.
Yeah. Yep.
So maybe this week, starting off Thursday night. I don't know what you're doing Thursday night, but maybe we could watch a little of the game together, or at least communicate during some of it. I mean, I'm going to be paying attention to this week, and I'm going to start off by paying attention to Thursday night football. I'm going to do what it takes.
Right.
I'm going to do what it takes to be a football watcher person and sit down and watch some football. I'm not saying I'm going to stay for the whole game, but I'm going to sit down, Jake. I'm going to have a beverage.
Concentrated effort.
Beverage.
Okay.
I don't know what it'll be. It'll be probably like a blackberry seltzer. Just a blackberry seltzer, or maybe
there is if I may offer, there is an organic strawberry lemonade, 80 cents off down at Tops. That's very nice over the. What's that?
Sounds sugary.
Oh, full circle. Well, then you do a three-quarter with a splash of the seltzered water on top. This one.
Oh, you mix it up a little bit. Ooh, I like
Yeah,
that.
Katie likes the 3/4 to 1. She adds a little fresh water in her organic juices. I like the sparkly water, the seltzer. That blueberry lemon I've been enjoying lately, but
blueberry lemon. Something about that combo is pretty darn good.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Well, and another thing too I might do is I might make some popcorn and eat it. Watch Thursday. So we got everything down here, Jake. We're good to go. I'll let you go.
Put some hot sauce on there. Put some hot sauce and some Parmigiano cheese on there. Yeah, bro. You got to do it. Yeah.
Okay, Jake. Well,
alcohol, good luck.
Good luck this week. I'll be in touch with you, okay?
Sounds good.
All right,
Jake. Thursday. All right. Now remember.